So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to some Call of Duty Vanguard. I should be uploading this video on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates it. Let me know in the comment section one thing you guys are thankful for. Me personally, I'm thankful for you guys. I would not have this YouTube channel if you guys weren't watching my videos, so I'm super thankful for all the support here on the channel. I really appreciate it. Today, man, we're gonna be going over the top 5 best class setups here for Call of Duty Vanguard to use in multiplayer. I'm gonna make a deal with you guys. There are so many amazing weapons in this game that I can't go over all of them in today's video. So if this video reaches 5,000 likes, I will do a part 2 showing another 5 guns to use here in Vanguard. If you guys are brand new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We post videos every single day. If you guys want to never die by a shotgun ever again, drop a like right now. You will be saved. You will have a force field and you won't die. And before we get into today's video, let's have a quick word from our sponsor. What's up, guys? So today's video is sponsored by Super People. Super People is a brand new battle royale game where you take control of a super soldier, each with their own unique skills and special abilities. Super People has a diverse roster featuring 12 playable classes of super soldiers. Each class gives you access to a set of skills and one unique ultimate skill, so you can experience different play styles and combat situations in game. As you play the game, you're going to be powering up your skills and unlock the ultimate skill. You can also upgrade your class's gear and equipment to become even stronger and more effective. Super People has a very unique scavenging system where players can gather loot and materials to upgrade their equipment or craft items. The global closed beta testing for Super People starts on December 7th. Sign up, visit the official website found in the description of this video. You can use your Steam account to log in and then complete a quick form to submit your application. Make sure to click the link in the description to sign up for the closed beta for Super People. With that being said, let's continue today's video. Alright, guys, so jumping into the first class setup here, we're gonna be looking at the STG. This is one of the best weapons to use right now. It's one of the main weapons everyone uses. So for the muzzle, we're gonna be rocking the MX silencer to have sound suppression as well as accuracy to stay off the radar, as well as just get a little bit more accuracy there for the gun. For the barrel, we have the VDD 760. You get highly accurate and controllable. We have reduced scope sway and gun bob as well as damage range. So you're making this thing a lot stronger, but also maintaining that accuracy as well as controllability. For the optic here, we have the slate reflector, which I personally think is the best optic scope to use in the game. You can obviously run whatever optic scope you want, but for me personally, the slate reflector is the cleanest one, the most simplistic one, and it doesn't really clutter your field of view or vision at all. Moving on to the stock though, we have the VDD 34S weighted stock, and I like this one just because you have more recoil control, accuracy. You also get flinch resistance, which is amazing, especially in Vanguard. Another great one is the precision stock here. Next up here, moving on to the underbrow, we have the M1941 hand stop. You have recoil control as well as accuracy, which is definitely going to help. If you think like the ADS speed is definitely slower because of this, you could definitely do like the M3 ready grip as well. You just get ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, making this gun a lot faster. Next up here for the magazine, we have the last one here, the short 30 round mags. You get +1 damage, +1 bullet penetration, as well as bullet velocity and range, all just amazing pros to turn the STG into an absolute unit. You're going to be 2 and 3 shotting enemies from all different kinds of ranges, which is awesome. Except for the ammo type, we're going to be rocking hollow point, which increases the limb damage. You lose out on a tiny bit of damage range. You're not going to really tell though. And also, anytime you hit someone in like the chest area, anywhere that's not the head, you're going to be getting increased limb damage, making it so you can kill people faster. For the rear grip, we have the fabric grip here just for ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, just to make this thing a little bit more faster. And then the proficiency, we have vital, of course, increased area for critical hits. This proficiency is still amazing with the combination of the other attachments. You're going to be killing people so fast, man. So I absolutely love vital. And then lastly, for the kit, I like to run fully loaded just to have the max starting ammo, but you can honestly rock whichever one you feel is better for your play style. But anyway, guys, that's my first class setup here. The STG is one of the best guns to use right now. I'm sure they're going to nerf it very, very soon. So I would take advantage of this class setup. As moving on to the second weapon here, we have the MP40. Once again, another main weapon that everyone uses. Everyone really only rocks the STG and the MP40, even though there's so many other great guns. But so for the muzzle, we're rocking the F8 stabilizer. You get +2 accuracy as well as damage range, which is going to make this thing an absolute laser, as well as you're going to be able to kill people from farther ranges. Even though this is an SMG, you can still shoot people from very far away. Moving on to the barrel though, we have the Krausnik 317. It's the first barrel here. You get highly accurate and controllable, and you reduce the scope sway and gun bop. Moving on to the optic, we're not going to be rocking the slate reflector this time, even though it's a fantastic optic scope, I personally like the Krausnik ISO 1M. Basically, this gives you a set of larger iron sights. I really love the iron sights on the MP40. They're very clean and simple. Moving on to the stock though, we have the Krausnik folding stock. You get sprint to fire speed as well as movement speed, so this thing's gonna be an absolute speed demon. Next up for the underbarrel though, we have the M1941 hand stop. You get recoil control as well as accuracy. Next up for the magazine, I love to rock the 64 round drum. Just to have that many bullets in the magazine, you could take out so many enemies in front of you and not really have to, worry about reloading at all. So you're not gonna be in those sticky situations where you're reloading, an enemy comes through and you die. Moving on to the ammo type, if you guys want to kill people a lot faster with the MP40, definitely throw on hollow point. Moving on to the rear grip, we have the fabric grip just to have ADS speed, sprint to fire speed. For the proficiency, I like to run brace. You get initial accuracy and recoil. And then lastly, for the kit, I like to have fully loaded, but once again, you can rock whichever one you feel is best for you. Well guys, that is my MP40 class setup here. This thing shreds, one of the best weapons to use right now. Moving on to the Type 100 submachine gun. This is one of the best submachine guns to use right now. It's like a 2-shot kill. Firstly, for the muzzle, we have the M1929 silencer. You get sound suppression as well as accuracy. You lose out a little bit of ADS speed, but don't worry, you're not gonna really tell. Next up here for the barrel, we have the Shirashi Precision. You get highly accurate as well as headshot damage too. So I like the headshot damage because if you hit that one bullet to the head, it's gonna make a very, very large difference in those gunfights. Next up for the optic, we are gonna be throwing on the slate reflector, although you definitely could rock the Sakura short irons. It basically gives you a slightly larger set of iron sights because the iron sights are really not that bad on this thing, honestly. Moving on to the stock, we have the skeletal stock here. You get sprint to fire speed, movement speed, just making this gun a lot faster. Next up for the underbarrel, we have the M1930 Strife Angled. You get accuracy, aiming stability, as well as aim walking steadiness. Magazine, we have the Russian short 30 round mag. You actually get +2 damage. Now you lose out a ton of recoil and accuracy, so we have a lot of the other attachments help that to bring it back up, so you kind of counteract that, counteract the cons here. For the ammo type, we're gonna be having hollow point, which you lose out a little bit of damage range, but once again, increases the limb damage. I love hollow point, as well as lengthened is another great ammo type just to increase the bullet velocity. It's gonna be a little bit more like hit scan. You're gonna be killing people a lot faster because your bullets are traveling faster. Next up for the rear grip, we have fabric grip, ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, all that good stuff here. Another fantastic attachment. With the proficiency, you gotta run vital, increased area for critical hits, man. If you're aiming like at the chest, you're gonna be landing a ton of critical hits. And then lastly, for the kit, we have fully loaded once again. Trust me, man, the Type 100, if you're not using it, you're sleeping, bro. You're losing out. The next gun, we're gonna be checking out the Bar Assault Rifle. I recently just made a video about this thing, but I thought I would throw it in again because more people need to start using the bar. It is so powerful, very accurate, has amazing range. It just has a little bit of a slower fire rate, but with the attachments on this thing, you're not gonna really tell a difference. For the muzzle, we actually have recoil booster, which of course brings up the fire rate because like I just mentioned, it has a slow fire rate, so this attachment definitely helps. For the barrel, we have the CGC30, recoil control, flinch resistance. This is definitely the best barrel to help out with recoil control because this gun definitely has a ton of recoil that you have to manage, so we're trying to make it a lot easier for you. For the optic, we have the slate reflector, which once again, I love this thing a lot. For the stock, we have the CGC wire, which helps out with sprint to fire speed and movement speed. Underbarrel, we have the M3 ready grip just to help out with ADS speed as well as sprint to fire speed, once again making this thing a little bit faster because it definitely needs it. For the magazine, we actually have the 30 round mag here. It's the last one. You get +1 damage as well, which this thing's already strong, but that +1 damage, man, you're gonna be killing people in literally 2 shots. It's disgusting. For the ammo type, if you want to make this thing a little bit stronger, you can throw on hollow point as well as lengthened is another good one for the bar here. But yeah, hollow point, you're gonna see a difference, man. This thing deletes people. For the rear grip, we have the fabric grip just to make the ADS speed and the sprint to fire speed a little bit faster. For the proficiency, we have sleight of hand just to have a little bit more faster reload speed because honestly, it's kind of slow without it. And then for the kit, once again, fully loaded. So either way, guys, the bar, if you're not using this gun as well, you're missing out. It is probably one of the fastest time to killing weapons in the game right now. And last but not least, man, we have the PPSH. Now, I'm throwing on this gun right now because literally earlier today, I was playing a game and someone in the game chat said the PPSH sucks. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? You probably just don't have it leveled up. So the PPSH is one of the best submachine guns in the game right now, and I feel like no one really uses it. All right, man, so for the muzzle, we're rocking Mercury silencer, sound suppression, as well as recoil control. The PPSH definitely has a lot of recoil to manage, so we want to help that out. For the barrel, we actually have the ZAC 300. You get bullet velocity and range, accuracy, as well as recoil control and accuracy again. So it helps out with accuracy a lot. I feel like the PPSH is not that great at long range or medium range and has a ton of recoil, so this is a great barrel to run if you want to make it an absolute laser and just shred with it. The optic scope, I actually really like the iron sights for the PPSH. So we're gonna be rocking the Kovalevskia. I'm probably not, saying that right. Either way, it's just a set of larger iron sights. You're gonna have a lot more field of view, and like I said, the iron sights are very clean, so you don't really need like a slate reflector. For the stock, we have the Empress Custom to have recoil control, accuracy, flinch resistance, as well as recoil recovery. Once again, helping this thing turn into an absolute laser. For the underbarrel, we actually have the SMLE pistol grip. It helps out with sprint to fire speed as well as hip fire accuracy. We're mainly using it for the sprint to fire speed though. Magazine, I'm actually rocking the Gorenko 71 round mag. It's basically just like a drum magazine. You have a ton of ammunition in this clip, man. 71 bullets. You could take out a ton of enemies. Ammo type, you can either rock, hollow points or lengthened as well is really good. Also, frangible is pretty good too. It helps delay the enemy healing and makes them slower too. For the rear grip, we have rubber grip just to help out with recoil control. Once again, for the proficiency, we have tight grip just to help out with accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. So when you're shooting a lot, it's actually gonna make it so you have better accuracy and recoil because of this proficiency. For the kit, I'm actually rocking quick. You get some more sprint speed, or you can rock fully loaded, whichever one you feel is best for you. And that is my final PPSH class setup. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this gun, and I've dropped multiple V2 rockets and nukes with it, so definitely use this thing. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Once again, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope these class setups help you out, and also drop a like if you want to see a part 2 with 5 more amazing class setups to use, because there's so many great guns in this game, and I couldn't fit every single one in today's video. Subscribe, drop a like. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.